But seriously, watch Konami.
It really is a shame that they can't show newer things. I mean, come on, how would you want to?
How many times can we watch Fooly Cooley? It's only so many episodes.
And how old is that? Especially Cowboy Bebop.
Those stoners really got to see their mushroom zombie.
I know. It's a shame, it really is.
I think it was my turn to pick somebody. I saw this person with fedora-ish hat and blue shirt raise their hand first in this instance.
She's Perry the Platypus.
Oh, there you are, Perry.
Two questions. One, J.O., how on God's green earth do you pronounce your name? I think I've been saying it wrong for a long time. And two, what advice would you all give to someone who wants to start their own show?
Well, number one, it used to be Yezu Otaku, but everybody said Jesu, and now I'm like, fucking what? So you can pronounce it however you want, I don't care. At some point, here's my easy answer is just say J.O. Because it's catchier, sounds like a DJ name, fun.
Joe!
J.O., yeah, not Joe, that's the other one. He's much bigger and more muscular and has mustache. Yeah. So I just say J.O. because it used to be Yezu Otaku, you can say Jesu Otaku, I really don't care. However you want. Second thing, advice for your own show, be consistent and know why you're doing what you're doing. Because a lot of people get into it like, I want to be internet famous. It's not worth anything, guys. Like it's not gonna, like pay all your bills and you say this is not gonna pay your fucking bills.
I can confirm it will not pay your bills.
Yes.
Very securely, I can confirm.
And I mean, you're not gonna walk down the street and get people buying you. It's not gonna happen. That's not what the internet fame is. I don't even know whether you can call it that. But you should do it because you love it and because you have to. You have to do this to express yourself. And so if that keeps you going, then you can keep going no matter what happens, because you'll have good and bad times. And the thing about consistency is, if you have a great first episode, I saw this guy did an anime review show a little while ago, and I was like, he's got a really interesting, I can't remember his name or the title of his show, because it was back in November. He was like, I was one of the only people that I've ever said, watch this guy's show. And then he didn't put out a second episode for 9 months. And I don't think, and that's what everybody does. Everybody does this. And so you gotta be consistent right out of the gate. You gotta go, like when I first started, I think I did an episode every single week. Everybody knows my schedule now knows that's hilarious. But hey, they weren't as good back then. So, I know they're shitty, man. I'm embarrassed still with them. But, so be somewhat consistent. Even if you can only do it once a month, do it once a month, because that's at least consistent, because that will slowly garner people that are able to tune in because they know it's coming, I guess those are the two biggest pieces of advice I can give you.
Along those same lines, if you're going to be doing it regularly, make sure that this is something you really want to do. This is, because it will become somewhat of a job, and for me for a long time it had been very much my job. And it's you had better love the heck out of doing it. Okay? Are you doing it because, this would be fun to do? Or I am really passionate about what I am talking about and I really want people to understand what I'm talking about. So that's kind of along those same lines. Other things are real small, real nitpicky things to make yourself look a little more professional. Try and either script something, or if you can come up with things off the top of your head, that's fine, but stay very concise with what you're saying. Don't go on rambling fits. Try and keep out your uhs and your ums. I know I'm totally saying uhs and ums up here. I'm not scripted. And so just little things. I remember when I was trying out for the Nostalgia Chick contest, there were lots of people who submitted stuff that rather than necessarily talking about the material that they were presenting. They would show like really long clips of the movie or TV series they were talking about. And it's like, well, why didn't you just tell me to just watch this movie? So try and kind of pick out smaller hunks of things that get your point across rather than just showing us the movie. In fact, if you do that, I can pretty much assure that somebody out there on the internet is going to throw some legal paperwork away. But
throw legal paperwork away whether you do anything. Like,
that's true.
I'm sorry if you're on YouTube. Like, I'm glad I'm not there anymore. It's an unworkable environment, and I'm so sorry everybody has to work with it now. I was lucky. I think 2 or 3 years ago it wasn't as bad. So, but you gotta try is the thing. You gotta work with the venue you have.
And then like other little things like, turn on a light. Please turn on a light. Like I don't have fantastic light, but you know what? I love natural light. So like I try to film during the daylight and in front of my window, like not with the window behind me, the window in front of me so you can actually see my face. So just real simple things, even if you don't have money for a light or anything like that. Just and turn off your hardcore air conditioning fans, otherwise we can't hear you. Just little things like that that will make you seem more professional. Other than that, creativity's up to you, so I have nothing else to offer.
That or just make really famous friends. No, I mean, technically I kind of did that with Mario. So.
Yes, you did.
I blame Mark.
It's handpicking time.
The little gent in the white shirt, way back there, that was really sweet when I met him in the hallway.
All three of you, what would you say is the video that each of you are the most proud of?
Oh, mine. I know what mine is.
Go ahead.
It's going to be at the end of the panel.
Oh, that was a short answer. I still need to think.
Sorry. I can make it fine for me.
No?
It's the one at the end of the...
I worked really long and hard on this one video that I did for a promotional video, sort of, for Kanji. And Jew Wario and I were going to go up to, it was Ontario, to go to Kanji, this convention up there. It was a 2-day-long event. And we were going to have this showdown with Dr. Holocaust, who does YouTube videos up there. He's going to help us release this battle that we totally did. And so I did this really long, and Josh here helped me significantly with that. Helped me make it not suck. It really, otherwise, it would have completely blown. And I worked really hard on it. We made this gun that I've had no reason to bring up in another video yet, but I need a reason to, that I call the Nostal gun, which it's got like a number pad on it. You type in a year, and it's like 1984 Transformers, and it like shoots lasers. Or G.I. Joe, it shoots lasers, or it like shoots gas, like Darkwing Duck's gas gun. Like I've got all kinds of different modes I can set it to, and I was really proud that I established this piece of technology, but A, nobody watched it, and I spent all this time on it, and B, like, again, I have not had a video that has had good reason to bring it back up again. But that particular video, that's all, like, I think people just thought that it was me sitting there talking about, guess who's going to be up at Kanji in February? And so, I think people skipped over it for that reason, but I'm really proud of that video.
You don't need a reason to show us something like that.
Today I'm going to talk about Tsunami, but first, here's my gun.
You can't call Kaylin, we'll do something.
Well, I was kind of big because there are a lot of reviews I really... Anytime I get to work with other people, because what I do is very isolationist, and anytime that I get to include other people and do sketches, and so any video... yeah, he started that. We'll finish it soon, but then I realized easily, I was like, why am I thinking about videos? Easily the thing I'm the proudest of. Like, no fucking competition is not a video at all. It's the first best at radio drama. It is so many talented people, and I get to make people laugh and make people cry and bring across this great story and in a new way that's not really like any of the other mediums it's been in, but it's still entertaining, you know. And so yeah, it's got less viewers obviously, but not even viewers, listeners, but I mean, I'm amazed that I was able to do that. I thought that I wouldn't get enough people auditioning to even do it, and I would have to cancel the project and be really embarrassed, and the opposite happened. No competition. Anytime I get to create a story that moves people, I mean, no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to say something about my little episode. That was probably the most editing time I've ever spent on any video ever. Like, there were so many filters and, like, crazy things that I had to do, and Mark helped me out a whole lot with all the cutting and everything like that. Yes.
It comes across, so that's what you
Yeah, I